Prices are up, not down. Inflation is getting worse, not better. The cost of groceries, gas, housing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Okay, so we're building on a story that I've been reporting on for a while. The concept that the modern leftist movement and the DNC at large is completely fake, totally inauthentic, and entirely astroturf. You know, that's the claim, and it's based on evidence, and I guess Democrats are now in the position where they have to disprove it, right? Especially moving forward. They gotta convince people that they're actually real, they're authentic people in order to connect with voters and bring them over to their side. But of course, well, how could I say this? Yeah, the exact opposite is happening. Instead of convincing us that they're real, authentic, down-to-earth, in-sync and in-touch people, they do the exact opposite and prove us right in the most embarrassing way possible. As everybody is pointing at the left and saying, you guys are fake, and everything with you is a talking point, everything's manufactured, the Democrats decide to launch a brand new social media campaign where they all regurgitate the exact same talking points, the same pre-approved DCCC NPC programming for all the low information masses, I guess on TikTok, that Democrats think they're going to convince to show up to the polls for them, and now users all over the internet have taken all of these videos of all of these separate different Democrats, stitching it all together, showing how they all repeat the exact same phrases, line for line, one after another, as if someone in a dark room somewhere is sending out the day's pre-approved talking points, the script, for all these obedient little drones to follow. In other words, people are putting the pieces of the puzzle together. It's not just a claim that the Democrats are fake and everything with them is astroturfed. It is the reality of the party, and while it worked for a long time and convinced people, I think now at this point they have been so utterly exposed. Let me show you guys exactly what I mean by that. As they're exposed yet again, we got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so just like I told you, people on X started putting the pieces together. Here we have Elizabeth Warren, Chuck Schumer, Cory Booker, Tim Kaine, all saying the same script word for word. Take a look at this.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one, Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse. Prices of groceries, gas, eggs, of essentials. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done nothing to lower costs for you. Instead, he's part of violent police He's letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw and drive the government programs, and then, even worse, giving him access to Americans' sensitive data, Social Security numbers, tax returns, health care. He's fired thousands of essential workers, people who help our veterans get their benefits, people fighting Ebola in Africa so it doesn't come here. Frozen funding for vital programs that so many American families need. Cancer, education funds, payments to family farmers, and so much more. Why are they doing this? Trump, Musk, Doe are taking these vital services away from you for one reason only, so they can give tax breaks to their billionaires club. Their plan is awful, simply awful. Billionaires win, families lose.
Well,
and that
win.
is the truth.
And that is the truth.
And that is the truth.
Holy frickin' moly. It's like the Democrats can't afford more than one scriptwriter. I mean, I wonder where all that USAID money is going. Or maybe this is the result after all the USAID cuts. The money's no longer pouring in, and so it's just a couple people writing their lines. But in all seriousness, it's like these people don't have original thoughts. How embarrassing. You know, they all present themselves as figureheads, and they're supposed to be impressive characters, all of them, right? Ooh, senator, ooh, congressman, congresswoman. You must be a great thinker and a great speaker. But they all open the camera not to be authentic, not to speak their voices or speak their minds on the current state of affairs and what's going on. No, instead, they're all just literally reading a script like a bunch of empty suit bots. It's so clearly cringe and, most importantly, disingenuous. And clearly it's all for show. Clearly it's a strategy. It's a play. And you could tell that by the format. It's obvious Democrats are still leaning into this "we're the party of young people" thing. They want so badly to control the next generation of voters, for them to be a Democrat monolith. And so obviously the strategy here is make some low-effort Gen Z TikTok-style videos where we play little snappy clips and then all push this faux outrage nonsense. And most most importantly, make sure that we have subtitles there, because you know, these children, they just need the flashy subtitles, otherwise they don't know what the hell's going on. You know, the whole format, it's so obviously catered to that TikTok audience. In other words, it just reeks of desperation and disingenuous nature. It's obvious that the Democrats are realizing they're losing on social media, and so they're doing a social media blitz. And that's exactly what this is, a true social media blitz. Because guess what? It's not just Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren and Tim Kaine and whoever else. No, it seems like the whole freaking cavalry.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That's what you just saw.
How insane is that? 22 different Democrat politicians all posting the same video. It's just so weird and off-putting. It's got the same vibes of this video that I've played a million times.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish things that aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think, and this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
It's obvious that these people are just puppets. Puppets who literally just say whatever it is that the corporate oligarchs dictate. They're no better than the propagandist talking heads in the media, who get their day's talking points handed down to them and then just regurgitate it to keep the masses dumb and brainwashed. But anyways, the focus here is, the story that we're telling, is just the deceptive nature of the Democrat Party. Everything is orchestrated, everything's a scheme, everything's a psyop or a strategy, which is brainstormed and theorized in some back rooms in Washington, behind closed doors where they come together with this plan. The plan is then formulated, then handed out to the party members, and everybody just, like pawns, plays their role. And you know, the Democrats are sitting here wondering, why are we not connecting with people? Well, it's because none of you guys are authentic. What the Democrats need is more authenticity. And in this weird, naive way, they think that they could manufacture said authenticity. Just like they think they could manufacture breaking into the tradwife sphere on the internet, or the manosphere, the Joe Rogan world. Or like we saw from that leaked memo from the Democrat strategy session, figuring out how to get into the culture of tailgating. It's always a strategy of how we're gonna do this. Oh, how will we crack the code? Well, it's actually very simple. Just be a normal human being that's authentic. But you can't do that if you're a Democrat. You gotta follow the script, and they're trying to manufacture entering these different cultural spheres. It's just not authentic. People don't read it as such, and that's why they're failing and struggling so dramatically. It's almost like they're aliens trying to fit in. Oh, hello, fellow human beings. I am one of you. No, you're not. You're a scripted, bought and paid for politician that's just pushing the party talking points. You're a puppet that's just reading the lines, and everybody can tell. You stick out like a damn sore thumb, and surprise, surprise, not everything in the world of politics can be focus grouped. Sometimes you just have to have character and charisma. I know, it's a crazy concept, but as we know, anybody with character or charisma or the ability to think for oneself is essentially shunned from the party, and so all they're left with are all these fake politicians, these little TikTok Harry Sisson style bots, and other paid actors. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.